collage. We will engage in cutting, gluing, painting, all kinds of incredible things. I have here some samples of these paintings that we have done in the past. This is one of them. Involves a garden, a magic garden where everything grows big, like this flower is as big as a tree. Look at the size of this bird. It's a huge bird here. I've got another one. Another magic garden here with lots of colors and textures and repetitions. Repetition is when you repeat a shape, like a dot here is repeated to create this pattern. And another garden here with big flowers and lots of lovely textures. Here we have a beautiful garden with a big bird. It looks like a cockatoo, a king cockatoo trying to eat some blueberries. So a beautiful tree, like a flower again, the sun, the sky, some red mountains on the background. These are ideas for a theme. What are you going to do? You could do a picture under the ocean with all the fish and the big whales and the seaweeds and all of that, or you can do a picture concerning the space, the moon, the planets, the stars. So there are many, 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 many ways and many ideas to think about. I have here some collage that we have done already. This is what we have to do. We have to glue different shapes, different textures, different materials, and then we are going to paint all of that in white. I just added a little bit of color here for the glue so you can see how to make these textures, because with the glue you can also make textures. This, by the way, is done on a canvas. Now, if you would like to do the same thing, it is possible to do that on a thick piece of cardboard like this, or even a piece of cardboard like this, which came from a box. So if you just paint over with white and then start doing the collage, we have 2 more pieces of card painted in white. Now we're going to start talking about materials. To do this collage project, we need paint, and we need some bits and pieces like that, some recyclable materials. Some kitchen cloth, we have yarns. This is corrugated cardboard, it's very good. Some cupcakes flattened like that, and newspaper, cheap and really good to make all kinds of things. Also we have bubble wrap. We have the paint here. There are different ways of putting the paint out. As you can see, we have an ice cube tray on a fish and chip tray like this. It's very good. And we have another tray here with some small containers with paint. These containers have lids, so it's very good to keep them after you finish. This ice cube tray also has a lid, and this one doesn't, but a nice piece of glad wrap or plastic wrap will do that, and you can keep the paint in the classroom or at home if you are working at home for months. We also have glue in it. This is takeaway food container, and we have very thick paint here called gesso. Here I have the paint that we use. We normally use this paint called Chroma 2. Sometimes in kindergarten we use this other paint called Chroma Kids. This project involves glue, so we have Chroma 2 glue. We have the glue here, Chroma 2 glue. And also we have something called gesso, which is this very thick paint. Now we are going to talk about equipment. What do we need to make this collage and to paint the canvas? Paintbrushes. There are a series of paintbrushes here. a big paintbrush. You will see later on how we're going to use the big paintbrush. Medium-sized paintbrushes to paint, to apply the color, and a short handle paintbrush for the glue. We have scissors, little scissors, school scissors. You probably have them at school or at home. And for the teacher or mom or dad, big scissors so he or she can help you. We have a pen, but you could use a crayon at school. But I always use a black pen so we can see properly on camera. Water, a water container here. Rags are very important because we are going to have to wipe our fingers all the time. And some newspaper to mix colors if you want to mix some other colors. We also have paddle pop sticks to create textures. I'll show you how to do that. We have a big towel for drying your hands after you have cleaned your hands. It's important to have a big towel, an old towel. This is very old and painted. And at the end of the lesson, a bucket to put all the equipment that has to be washed and they take back to the classroom for the next art project. To do this collage, as you can see here, I have a tray with all bits and pieces already cut up. So if you are a preschool student, because preschool students have done this before, or you are up to grade 3, the teacher with some parents' help can cut all these shapes for you to glue on.